Hey guys, hope you're all enjoying your day. Just a quick update on what I've been up to. I am in the process of making my wort chiller. Managed to pick up 7.5 meters of copper tubing off Trade Me, which is a site like eBay. Yeah, 7.5 meters for 15 bucks. So I think I was looking at, if I got one this big or this much tubing made, I was looking at about 100 bucks. So far that's cost me 15 bucks, and I've just got to get obviously some plastic hose to go on here with some clamps and something to hook it up to the tap, then I'll be ready to go. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Managed to do a reasonable job bending it into shape. So that's that. So finally I won't have to spend like an hour cooling down my beers. It's been a bit of a pain in the ass for the last couple. What else? I bottled my 3 Floyd Zombie Dust American Pale Ale a couple of days ago. So it's, when I bottled it, the smell coming off was absolutely amazing. It's used Citra all the way through. Citra, there's about 5 hop additions in the boil of Citra, and also a dry hop with Citra. So yeah, it just smelled fantastic. The little muslin bag that I took out of the fermenter that had the Citra pellets in that I use for dry hopping, that smelled amazing. So yeah, I'm hoping that will turn out really well, and yeah, the hop flavour and aroma doesn't sort of disappear too much. So yeah, that won't be ready to taste test for another 2 or 3 weeks yet, but I'm finally going to taste test my first all grain. This is I called it my Northern Brown Ale. It was meant to be a clone of something else, but yeah, I decided I'll just call it Northern Brown Ale because I saw that it was actually fairly closely resembled that style. So I'm just looking at the computer screen. So this was a combination of ale malt, crystal malt, toffee malt, carapils, and also a little bit of chocolate malt. I used Challenger all the way through, USO5 yeast, another half batch. As you know, I'm sort of into my half batches. Came out at 5%, and this bottle was about 3.5 weeks old. It's been in the fridge for quite a while, so I've taken it out about an hour ago just to warm up a little bit. So yeah, let's crack it open. See if I can do the pour on the camera. So yeah, this is the moment of truth, really, isn't it? I need to be a bit more aggressive, I think, to get a... Ooh, 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 ooh. Didn't think the head was going to come up, but then all of a sudden it did, so... There we go, let's put the bottle down. So there we go. It's, yeah, the head's come up well. So you've got 3 fingers ahead there. Yeah, it's looking pretty, don't know if you see, it's looking pretty creamy, a little bit rocky on the top. Hasn't cleared up terribly well, to be honest. Yeah, I made a bit of a blunder. I didn't use any finings. I've got all about it, and yeah, so I don't know if that's ever going to clear. Maybe it will in a few more weeks, but hey, I don't really care. It's got a nice sort of brown, amber brown, sort of smoky look about it. But yeah, no, the head's happy with the head. Wasn't sure if the head was going to come up or not on that. The other thing I might just point out was, if you saw me bottling this beer, I did the squeeze technique on the bottle. Before I put the cap on, I squeezed it so that the liquid came right up to the top. And a few of you guys might be interested to know how they carbonated up the bottles. Well, they turn out really well. It took about 3 weeks for them to become quite tight. The bottles, initially they were squashed in because I squeeze them, put the cap on, but they popped out all within 24 hours, and like I say, yeah, three weeks later they had tightened up as per normal. So yeah, so if you're thinking about doing that, I'd highly recommend it. Gets rid of that oxygen out of there. So anyway, let's crack on. Head's really rocked up there, very rocky, so that's cool. Have a smell. Okay, there's not much in the way of hop aroma, but that's fine. I was going for English brown ale style, so the hops are more in the bittering and a little bit for flavour, I guess, but there's no aroma. Hops coming off, but it's got yeah, I'm picking up the sort of the chocolate malt a little bit. There's, yeah, sort of almost a smoky sort of smell. It's a nice smell, but don't know if that's the toffee malt or what, but yeah, that smells good. Happy with that. Definitely no off smells or anything. That's very nice. Doesn't taste like any other beer I've made. That's not a bad thing. I think that's purely down to the fact that it's an all grain and everything else I've done is kits and extract. But it's, yeah, it's got a sort of, yeah, that toffee is definitely coming through. Almost like a bit of caramel as well. Caramel, toffee. Yeah, it's got that sort of little bit of like a smoky sort of taste to it. Maybe a bit biscuity as well. Yeah, a little bit of bitterness, but it's nice at a nice level. Yeah, that's really good actually. I'm happy with that. It's nice and smooth. There's definitely no, what I was worried about was there'd be flavours coming through which were flavours I didn't like, not off flavours, but unusual, weird flavours which would ruin the beer. But no, I'm very happy with that. I mean, for my first attempt, it's not bad at all. Well, tastes good. It'll taste good to me. I'm probably a bit biased. It's very smooth. Like I say, it's only 5%, so you could easily session on that. Smooth, unobtrusive, that's the right word. Smooth, sessionable, biscuity, malty, caramel, toffee, that little bit of smoke. I don't know where that's coming from, but no, very happy. So that's it, my first all grain. Definitely taste the difference between the all grain and the kit and the full extract, so no, it's very good. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, it's definitely spurred me on to carrying on with the all grain. I forgot to put the finings in my Three Floyds as well, so that's going to be a lighter, it's an APA, it's going to be a lighter beer, so yeah, I think clarity is going to be an issue with that as well, but as long as it tastes good, at the end of the day, that's all I really care about. So thanks for watching guys, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.